Hi, and welcome to the video on setting up your first affiliate WordPress site. Now, the first thing I want to talk about are the tools and the things that you need before you can actually install the WordPress site. And then I'll go about actually showing you step by step, how to put all the pieces of the puzzle together, how to connect the domain name and web hosting, and then, how to install the affiliate WordPress site. The first thing you're going to need is a domain name. But before you actually go to a domain registrar and start buying a domain name, you do need to do a little bit of research first. Now, the video previous to this video number 2, talks about how to find a topic and whether or not that topic is profitable or not. Now you need to find a domain name. But the question is, how do you find a good domain name? Well, you need to do a little research before that, and I will show you next just how to do that. You also need to know what kind of keywords that you are going to rank on, because before you actually create your affiliate blog, you want to know what kind of keywords to use inside of the blog. If you know what kind of keywords you're going to use inside the blog, then before you actually install the blog, you can keep those in mind so that when you create the name of your blog, create the posts for your blog, and things like that, you can begin to rank on keywords that people are actually typing in to find that specific solution in that niche. For example, I talked about relationship breakups. Then I can find a good domain name that relates to that, and perhaps find a domain name that people are actually typing in, the keywords people are actually typing in, so that I can find a profitable domain name. And that's all going to make sense in just a minute if that doesn't make sense right now. Okay, so before you actually buy a domain name, I want you to do some research on keywords before doing that. So what I would recommend you do is open up 3 tabs in your internet browser. The first tab you should go to freekeywords.wordtracker.com, just as you see up here. It's a word tracker free keyword tool. The second tab is keywordspy.com. And of course, the third tab or the third website is domaintools.com. Best of all the taxes that I'm going to be using are free. There are paid subscriptions, but for the free level, you can get just as much for what we're doing right now. Now, keep in mind that when you're trying to find a domain name, you want to find a domain name or a keyword that people are searching into Google, into Yahoo, and into other search engines. And perhaps there's a high demand for that keyword, but a lot of times people overlooked the fact that that keyword can be a domain name. But you also want to get something that is general enough that you can write about, for example, I chose relationship breakups to create some sort of answer and solution for those people who are going through that. So what I want to do is I want to go to Word Tracker and I'll type in some sort of general keyword, for example, breakup. And let's see what I get. How to get over a breakup. Painful breakup poems, breakup letters. And as you can see here, there's specific niches within that keyword. For example, how do guys handle breakups? There's 102 searches, which is pretty good. And maybe you can create a blog about specific for guys only. Or breakup letters, breakup songs, how to survive a breakup, getting over a breakup. So those are some good things. So what I'm going to do here is I'm also going to open a new tab with the same thing with free keywords. wordtracker.com. And then I'm going to put in here a relationship breakup. And that gives us a lot more searches, as you can see. Difficult overcoming relationship breakups has about 20 searches. But if I look over here, these have a lot more searches. How to get over a breakup and things like that. Now, the reason why I'm doing this keyword research is for finding a good domain name. But not only that, I can use this to find good keywords that I also want to rank on as well, especially when you create your WordPress blog posts, blogs and titles and, keywords, articles, and even free reports, free videos, and things like that to drive traffic to your blogs and to get people to your blogs and to help people who are going through that specific problem. So now you can get an idea of the types of keywords or possible domain names that we can rank on. So I'm going to go to the keyword spy, do the exact same thing, except in this case I want to pick the radio button keyword, click on search, and we'll see what kind of results that we get. Breakups, and we kind of can see what people are bidding on as far as pay-per-click goes. Surviving a breakup, relationship breakup, and you can see the search volume per month, which is very nice. So I'm going to click on relationship breakup here, see what kind of results we get. So as you can see the CPC, or the cost per click, and go through here. And you also want to keep in mind that when you get a domain name and you do research keywords, that when you do find products from ClickBank and other CPA offers that will help that person, you do want to keep in mind that you want to find some sort of solution for people that they can fix their problems pretty fast. For example, when somebody breaks up with somebody, they're going through a cycle and a phase where they have ups and downs. They're trying to survive that and trying to get over that quickly. So because they're trying to get over that quickly, or they have that need that needs to be met quickly, then as you can see, this can be very profitable. At the same time, you can add value to the market. So you can get an idea of this type of stuff and what you can find yourself as far as affiliate blogs go. Now, once you have your keywords, the second thing you want to do is actually go to domain tools. And here's why. I'm going to copy this over, how to get over a breakup. You could maybe make a report, 7 ways to get over, or how to get over a breakup within a week, and things like that. So go to domain tools, and actually I did that wrong. I need to go to domain search. And I see that there is a domain that was taken for that. How to get over a breakup, how to get over a bad breakup. But you can also see what is available too, which is the reason why I like this tool, is because it gives you other options. How to get over your breakup. That one's open too. I could even copy this over and see what's available. And sometimes the .coms are taken, but you got to keep in mind this is a blog, so I mean you could take the .net as long as that is not like a trademark of a actual company. Best relationship breakup help. And you see that's available too. All right, so once you find that keyword and you find that it is available, then what you want to do is you want to go to an actual domain registrar. For example, I would recommend two: Namecheap.com and GoDaddy.com. GoDaddy.com tends to have a lot of sales going on as well, so you might want to check that out. And sometimes they have coupons. If you go on Google and you search around for some coupons, you might be able to find some sales there as well. Now, I'm not going to be using GoDaddy because I use Namecheap. Namecheap's at $9.69 per year,